Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Map Making with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB. You are, of course, very, very welcome. And welcome back to Duvo, the provisional name for my second map build. Will be renamed before release, but you'll have to wait for that one. I'm keeping it a little bit hush-hush for now. Well, today we're going back to the wetlands. I've decided that they're not wet enough. Just need to be a little bit damper. Just a little bit. I don't want it to be too crazy though, because I do want there to be a room to be able to build around here. But I also want it to be, I don't know, it's just got to feel like this is floodplains. Although it'll never actually flood, unless you're using like natural disasters, in which case anything is possible, as you know. Where were we? Oh yes, floodplains. So yes, today we're going to be creating some very shallow, very shallow lakes, pools and ponds. Not quite going to be finishing the job today. It's going to be 90, maybe 80% done, this area by the end of today, with the exception of course of mixing up the foliage a little bit. We need some more variants in the trees. They're all the same tree over and over and over again. What you want to do is just want to bring a little bit more variation in heights and colour, just a little bit, not huge amounts, just enough for it to look a little bit more like a mixed forest. At the moment we are, well, it's nice, but it's a bit mono, isn't it? Do you think it's a bit mono? Yeah, I think it's a bit mono. So yes, all we're doing now is just digging some troughs. Don't worry about the lake at the that we just put down not looking finished. I'm just giving the chance for the water to settle. Then we can go back and we can go and tweak it and just get a little bit more water level in there, a little bit higher. Oh, yes, you have to get in a little bit closer for fine motor skills. Fine motor skills, you've got to get right in there. Put in an extra foot or so of water. We'll see how that fills out. Give it time once again to find its own levels. And this is what we're going to be doing a lot of today, is placing these water source points down, finding the right levels. Once again, they're not going to be 100% finished, but they're going to be not bad. I'll have a little island in the middle of this one, just a little one. Yeah, that's going to look good. So yes, once these lakes and the foliage are down in the middle of the island, that's most of the bulk of the work done, mostly for the map. Yes, I've got to go and twiddle with other areas, and I've got to work on the coastline and the underwater sections. That's going to take me. It's going to take me a while, I think. I haven't really considered how long it might take me, but I imagine it's going to take me a little bit of a while to do those areas. And then of course the mainland area, got all that to do as well. Oh dear, when you take these things on, hey, big job. But I really want to get this map finished for multiple reasons. First of all, started on it at the end of April. Yeah. But even now, all these months on, I still haven't done 20 hours worth of work on it, and that's because of what map. Obviously, because of what map. So much time spent reviewing other people's maps, not spending enough time working on my own map. But we'll get there, you know. We will get there indeed. Now, if you're watching this and going, "What? How are you doing this water stuff, BonBon?" I do have a water tutorial on my channel, so I highly recommend, although you might be able to work it out for yourself just from watching what I'm doing here, highly recommend the water tutorial. That'll teach you all the basics, and then you can sort of like meddle with it later on as well. I've got a playlist for tutorials, and it'll be amongst there, or just go onto my channel and search for, well, Cities Skylines water tutorial. You can even do that from the main YouTube search bar. You know, there aren't that many water tutorials, and I think you'll recognise my BonBonB honeycomb there. You see that? BonBonB, and I use a honeycomb because B, you know. Yeah, I know. It's not why. It's not why. It's a bee, you know. The bee. Oh, I don't want to give you too much, do I? I've got to save that. No, save that information. Don't want to give you everything, do we? Oh no. Yes. That information is going to be held back, not for very long. I've got something on the back burner that needs to be done. And once it's done, I think everybody will be much happier. but for now, I'm just going to leave that one for now. So yes, that's another little lake there. You're going to be able to build, obviously, because these water sources are going to be, I won't say permanent, you can delete them using the in-game tools. But if you're playing vanilla rules, these are water sources, so you will be basically working around these lakes if you're building down on the wetlands. But hey, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Surely, you know, working with the terrain and the features, and building with what there. Yeah, if there's a mountain there, you don't just level the mountain. You might take a couple of chunks out of it, or do tiered builds on it. But there's a water source, a lake. Yeah, in real life you could drain it, but no, you don't do that. You want to build around it. You do, don't you? You want to build around it. Yeah. Sorry. Getting too excited again. It's too much. Everything's too much for me. Well, okay. Let's give you some behind the scenes info. Right now, I'm recording this. It is it's around 8 a.m. and I have a full day of work ahead of me. A full day. But I have been very productive, I'll have you know. Thank you very much. Immediately preceding recording the voiceover on this, I did the voiceover on yesterday's show, and yesterday's and today's video footage was all recorded this morning. Once again, I was about 5-6 o'clock in the morning. I was wide awake. I thought, let's do something creative, and here we are. Because I had such a lousy night's sleep, and I am dreadful with sleep, by the way. Also, this particular lake, this is one of the bits that we're going to have to come back and do later. It's not going to look finished by the end of today's show, but all the others are going to be there or thereabouts. Yeah, so sleep patterns. I won't go into too much information right now again, but I've been struggling with sleep quite badly for a number of years. Nothing I can do about it, nothing anyone can do about it. Thanks very much for all the support that you guys have got to give. Unfortunately, the ball is in my court regarding improving my circumstances regarding sleep, but it means a complete change of life, and I'm not in a position to be able to do that right now, I'm afraid. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this, with the hope of becoming a successful, or moderately successful YouTuber. It'd be lovely to be able to do this for a living, and then I would be able to concentrate on this, and basically my circumstances will change, and I will be able to start sleeping at nights. Oh, I can't believe that. But also be nice one day to have a holiday. I know. I'm not expecting YouTube to pay for me to have a holiday, by the way. Just life in general. I'm trying to get this in. Come on, detect, so I can adjust the water level. There we go. Thank you very much. Yes, I haven't had a holiday. I mean, I'm not begging for a holiday. I'm not you don't miss what you. Hello, siren going past my window. You don't miss what you never have, do you? If you've never owned a television set, you don't suddenly miss, reruns of Dallas, do you? Because you've never watched Dallas, you've never really appreciated it. And I'm not one for sunny climes anyway, so even if I could go on holiday, I wouldn't be heading off to the Med or the Maldives or anything like that. Just like a couple of weeks in a country cottage somewhere in the Cotswolds. I don't know, just made that up, but something like that would suit me down to the ground. Just obviously my life does not permit me to have said holiday at this time, and so with life commitments as they are, with my day job taking 50 straight weeks a year out of my life, and then the last 2 weeks of the year I don't really, well, I mean, if 2 weeks off out of 52, you don't want to be, sitting somewhere when you've got like, well, I should be up in the attic, clearing the attic, all those jobs that I'd like to be doing and can't be doing, and every year say that I'm going to do, but I never do because I end up doing like YouTube videos or something instead. But it gives me a chance to get on top of the channel as well, having a couple of weeks off around Christmas. But yes, one day, hopefully, with your support, by hitting that like button, yeah, you want to do it, hopefully things will start improving for me financially and such, and I'll be able to move on and get out of the pit of a life that I live. Oh, it's not that bad, honestly. I am actually genuine. I'm one of these people. I'm not even a glass half full person. I'm a, oh look, there's some left in there. I'll save that. That's me, actually. That is me. I'm everything is a bonus, and I'm happy everything is a bonus. 6,000 subscribers, my god, that's amazing. Well, not quite there yet, but getting there. That's amazing. I would never have dreamt of it. Ideally, that wants to be around 20 to 30,000 minimum. Ideally, if I want this to be a full-time career, but that's a start point. It's I'm getting there. And that's how my brain reacts to these things. I'm not on a downer. I'm not desperately wanting a holiday, but the ability to have one, and it's not just the financial one. Even if somebody came to me tomorrow and gave me £10,000, just like that, I wouldn't take a holiday. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know a lot of you will be going, what? 10 grand? Have a holiday, do it. No, because there are more important commitments that I have to fulfill rather than having a holiday. Sort the commitments out, and then after your commitments are dealt with, then if you can have a holiday, or a long weekend and such. These things I can't do right now because of my day job, and then of course I feel committed to this channel. I want to put in the hours on this channel, partly because you guys want it, partly because I want to do it, and I'm as much committed to myself on this one as I am to you guys. So don't think telling me in the comments, no, take some time off, we'll be here when you can. Don't make no difference, because I'm committed to me. I am committed. The channel will not grow if there's no output, and I need it to grow, and so therefore I'm going to keep putting the output, working towards get this map finished, and then concentrate on launching the new series, which I promised you several times is going to be the thing that will either make the channel or break the channel. It's super, well, it fits completely in with the channel ethos. It's not a let's play high detail build. I'm not trying to copy Strict or Flux or Corralis or anybody like that. No, that's not what I'm going to be doing. What I'm going to do is will fit with the channel ethos that I have now, but we'll be taking it to the next level, and hopefully will fit around what time I have available. Clearly at the moment, building a map, there's not going to be the extra time to be able to launch the new show, but I really want to get it out there. Also, throw this in right at the very end, as we're into October now, and very soon we'll be coming towards the end of October. Last year, if you didn't see it, I did a Halloween special, and I'm going to tell you now, it was brilliant. It was absolutely, I'm saying that, biased, I know, but it was brilliant. I'm going to re-release that this year, re-upload it so that people that didn't see it last time can see it, but also I'm toying with doing a second Halloween special, time permitting, of course, time permitting. I know roughly what I want to do. I haven't written a script or anything for it as yet. It would be scripted, like last year's one was very much scripted. But yeah, if you've not seen last year's, once again, go to my channel. I'll see, actually, I might even link it in at the end of today's show for you. It's, well, I think a couple of people have done things similar since on YouTube, but at the time, nobody had done anything like it. I was groundbreaking, and I'm just disappointed it didn't get 2 million views. There's me again. I want more, give me more, doesn't matter. 1 view's better than no views. So there we are. So must remind myself to link that at the end of today's show, a little bit of the Halloween special from last year, which, like I say, I will re-release, re-upload, and give you a chance to watch it again. Right, that's it. Thank you very much. There's a little bit more work to do there, especially on that U-shaped lake in the bottom right hand corner. But yeah, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. There'll be more map making coming along very, very soon. The more I can put out, the quicker we'll get finished, and the sooner I can launch my new show. I've been BonBonB, you've been very, very welcome, and have a great weekend, guys. See you soon.